What's going on, everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. There are a lot of ways you could spend a Friday night. You could be at the bar, at the club, or even sitting through a stick and ball game, but none of those really excite me. Instead, I spend my Friday nights at the Brewerton Speedway watching the action-packed weekly dirt racing, and have for most of my life. Now, I'm taking you along for the ride. This is a fan perspective weekly series covering the racing action, featuring heat races, feature action, wrecks, battles, point storylines, and everything in between all season long. This is the Brewerton Breakdown.
Oh, that's not gonna be good! Oh my god!
Red flag.
Before we get into this week's racing, I want to take a quick moment to thank Dubby for supporting TM's Brewerton Briefing. I've been using Dubby while editing episodes, working on content, and spending those late nights putting videos together. My personal favorite flavor so far has been Blue Raz. It's one that I find myself grabbing each and every time I need to refill up on some Dubby, and it helps me stay focused without that sugar crash. If you've been wanting to try Dubby, check out the starter sample pack I have linked in the description below. It's a great way to try 3 different flavors and find one that becomes your favorite. And if you decide to order, use code TM15988 to save on your purchase and help support TM's Brewerton Briefing. Now, let's get back to Brewerton Speedway and this week's racing. Hello, and welcome back to the D-shaped dirt demon, Brewerton Speedway, for episode 10 of the Brewerton Breakdown. We're back under the lights at Brewerton Speedway for another Friday night of racing, as the 2026 season continues to roll on. On paper, tonight looked like a typical night at the track. No special events, no touring series, and no extra races. Just Brewerton's weekly divisions ready to put on another show. But that's one of the things that makes this place so special. You never really know what a Friday night is going to bring. As the laps wind down and the championship battles continue to tighten, every week seems to produce another memorable moment. And once again, the Modifieds reminded everyone why they're one of the toughest classes to beat anywhere. With the stage set and the anticipation building, it was finally time to go racing. The Mod Lights had the honor of kicking off another Friday night at the D-shaped Dirt Demon. So let's take a look at how they lined up.
You must have a helmet. You must have low car insurance deductible. Or not care about your vehicle. Come on, sign up. I know you want to. This time at the Team Comfort Windows and Doors firing point here in turn number 4, 2x2, 4.5 rows deep. They'll see the green flag right about there. Mansfield in the 93. So here we go off at turn 4. Heat race underway. Number 5H, the FX Prayer Car Company. Number 15, the Town Route. The Mohawk Northeastern Lubricants. Number 5, of Amy Holland and Gordon Smith. got car number 44. That is Rusty Smith. And we have the 33. Breaking the 29 and the JPW structural 32 will go quick low. 4 will be Finch and Petrovich. Here we go. Firing window, and we will let them rip. Here is
Shit out of my car.
Heat race number 3. Team comfort partners point within range. Literally just cleared itself into the pit area. That is wild.
And just like that, the heat races are in the books. During intermission, one-on-one spectator races made their return to Brewerton Speedway for the first time in many years. After a major crash during one of the last spectator race events, participation gradually faded and the event quietly disappeared from Friday nights. This year, enough fans signed up to finally bring it back, giving everyone another chance to experience the D-shaped Dirt Demon from behind the wheel. Let's head to the Speedway and take a look at the return of the one-on-one spectator races.
Insurance deductible's low.
Hopefully.
Alright, you're gonna rip it and grip it?
Hopefully.
Alright. And then we got a Honda, we got a race burner over here. What's your name?
Springer.
Oh, I know you, Ed. You're from Westman Road and you brought your Honda Civic. How fast have you ever gotten this thing up to?
Plead the fifth.
Okay, smart man. I'm gonna get out of the way. Eddie's ready. Zoe's ready, and her dad's car. We're off and away. Zoe just took him to school on the start, but she's on the outside lane. This could end wrong. Eddie, that Honda's gonna need a tune-up. He's driving one-handed. That's never a good thing. Zoe, you had to turn that car. Sugar is out, and Zoe wins it in her dad's car. Sure. What's your name? And you're from Mexico with this F-150. Are you up to date on your payments? She paid off? Oh boy! Watch out! You heard it here first! It's not fully paid off. Ready? Go! I think Brennan was sleeping at the wheel. So this Subaru, Jack Taskey, former and current four-cylinder driver, my Lite driver, he's waving to him.
I should have brought my car.
No.
You could have brought a bicycle in DC.
Big truck, big wheels, slow performance. It's a family show. He was compensating for something. It was lack of speed in four cylinders. But now they're in cars that aren't four cylinders. Zach Petrie is over there. You're Justin Guile. Is this your personal car?
One of them, yeah. We towed the race car here with it tonight so I could do this.
Really?
Yeah.
And tell the fans at home about your YouTube channel for those who don't know.
Sparks and Recreation. You watch me and my boy Zach right there. We smash boats, we race cars, we anything.
And you're gonna?
Peter drag too, apparently.
I hope he drives you clean.
I hope so. My wife would be pissed.
So there's Justin Guile. Here's Zach Petrie. The Zach Attack is back in the grocery getter.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a 3.6 car. It might get out. Who knows? All I can tell you is he's got a lot more money than that, and I got in this.
I didn't ask him if his payments were up to date. You don't care about this thing, do you?
Yeah, $400 in this old girl.
All right, well, and do it for the YouTube. Do it for his YouTube. Zach Petrie, Justin Guile. Here we go. Ready, set, go. Oh, he waved to him. Oh. The Dodge Durango SRT. Oh no! That $400 almost came to fruition. Going into round two.
Hopefully the same.
Don't lift.
What does that mean?
It means don't let your foot off the gas pedal.
I plan not to.
Okay. She's going for broke. What? Don't lift. What's that mean?
I'm just gonna put my foot on the floor and I'm not lifting till I see God or a checkered flag.
So, you're Zach Jack Jr. So did your dad give you any tips other than don't crash the car?
That's it.
Did he give you any other instructions other than don't crash it?
No, not really.
Right, she was tough in round one. You're gonna have your hands full. She said she wasn't gonna lift. Are you gonna lift?
Find out.
I love it.
guys love it? All right, Zoe, Zach Jr., ready, Zach, go. Oh boy. Zoe's eyes scared me. I'm not gonna lie. She looked into my eyes and was like, I'm doing this. Oh my. The Highlander, high side hustling. Oh no. Oh, she gave him the black. Zoe's lengths disadvantage. This is the last one. This is the finals. Do we want to go 2 laps? We're gonna go, okay. We're gonna go 2 laps. So, we're switching things up a little bit. We're gonna go 2 laps, and we're gonna back you up. Keep going. Fans, tell me when. A little more. All right, they're good there. What do you think? All right. 2 laps this time. You were right, you didn't lift, and we give you a bit of an advantage. Does this car have enough stamina to go 2 laps?
I hope. I don't really know.
You're just blasting the AC. You're comfortable in here, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Winner to roll it. Just don't tell your dad. Here we go. We're going to count down from 3, then we're going to get the heck out of here. 3, 2, 1, go!
Oh yeah, no chance.
Yeah. Oh God! I think he's playing with her at this point. She was going to try it back. She's like, anything you can do, I could try once. That's 1 lap. Keep going. Barely touched the brakes. Barely. Oh my God. She thought about it. Corner exit kind of got her. And now he's just toying with her. All right. Justin Guile wins it. Give it up for Zoe. Brain in a pile, Guile. It works. All right. So, Zach, you wanted a rematch. You didn't have enough fun. You're doing it again.
No, this is a blast. It's absolutely super fun. Get out here, make some laps. Try not to skewer the corner like I did the last time, but it should be fun.
We're going to help you out a little bit. Fans, what do you think? I didn't think we gave them enough of a disadvantage the first time, so we're going to come on down. I can't go that far back, then it's really not fair. That's about good. What do you think? Rooster, for my seat, get out of the way. We're going to count down from 3, and then we're going to see if this $400 Impala... Hey, it's a family program, I heard that, but you're right, but it's a family program. 3! Whoa!
Premature acceleration. Better catch up.
Go 2 laps. Go 2 laps. Throw him the right. Well, premature acceleration, but he needs all the help he can get. Oh my! Whoa! He threw it in there like it's 4-cylinder. Watch here in the turn 3 and 4. He's like, I saw Larry White do this once. And he's... Alright, what a show. Did you guys have fun with that? Alright, when they come here to the front stretch, let them hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Zach Petrie! And give it up for your winner, Justin Guile! I'll talk to you later. Thanks for having fun with us.
intermission now complete, the focus shifts back to the teams preparing for tonight's feature events. Pit area comes back to life as crews make their final adjustments. Drivers get ready, and everyone starts preparing for the battles ahead. This is one of my favorite parts of a race night. The few moments between the chaos of the heats and the intensity of the features, where you get to see the work that goes into putting these race cars on the track. Every crew member has a job to do, whether it's making adjustments, checking over the car, or making sure everything is ready when the green flag flies. The first half of the night has set the stage, but now it's time to find out who can put together the full night and come away with a feature win. Let's get back to the racing.
Start from the 17th, the final starting spot. Wait, wave to them, ladies and gentlemen. Wave to them as they wave to you, the drivers of the Mod Light. See the green flag. Next time by 17 would be victorious. Here tonight, pace lights are off. Green flag in hand. Syracuse haulers and drive soft night at the Speedway. And we're about to see the first green flag of feature racing action itself. That is the Caden Mackey #1 machine is that an implement tire. Ready to show it. Here, take two. Feature number 1 of the Syracuse Hauler. His first career win here at Brewerton. Times the charm is here. We go into turn 3 and 4. comfort firing point.
Picks up his third win of the year. In doing so, makes it quite the battle for the championship run. Garoppolo's importing. MJ's storage. Joker chassis. In the victory lane for the third time this year, takes a cold swig of water. Climbing out of this race car. He'll get the Hoosier Tire Neck Band, the Syracuse Hauler set. He can hear you now. Give it up for Rocky Joe Garoppolo. Joe, this double nickel was a flying tonight. Third win of the year. You were trailing in the point standings by 11 coming into tonight, and you did yourself a whole lot of favors by picking up win number 3 of the year. What has been the key to this team this year? It's been flying out there.
Car's been great. The car was awesome tonight. I could put it in any groove I wanted to tonight. Plus the track's great. We've been trying to work on getting the car to run in the black a little better. We actually modified some track blocks down for us. But I'm trying to get a little bit better up high and get this main car better all over the place. What we've been doing with it. And I keep going a little bit more each time. Better and better.
It's going to be a heck of a battle between you and Mike Bowen. You park near each other. Your friends off the racetrack. But on the racetrack, it's going to be a heated battle. What do you think here in the closing stages of this championship battle? What do you need out of this 55?
I just got to beat them. You know, we got to stay in front of them. Mike's great. We're friends off of, you know, you always want to beat your friends. And, you know, you got to have those bragging rights. But we got to make games on campus before we do anything. First off, we'll go for a win. Then after that, it's just got to beat them, I guess. We're going after a win.
What do you want to think?
RCR Dumpsters, Chronicles and Boarding, Radiating State Farm, all guys in the store that get me out, let me do this. My family's putting up with, my girlfriend's best for coming here and supporting us. Tyler for doing tires, helps me out every week. It's a team effort, it's a collectively team effort. Congratulations. Thanks, man.
Next up is third one of the year, Joe Garofalo. We got Kevin from Syracuse Haulers. He's putting up extra money here in every division tonight, so he's going to hand a $50 bill to Joe Garofalo. As a result, we have the t-shirt toss, courtesy of Basco Sportswear and Primal T-Shop. On the count of three, we got our Sportsman drivers out there. 3, 2, 1, t-shirts! Now, if you picked one up, read it. If your driver, the driver who signed your t-shirt, wins tonight, you get a pair of passes to next week's show. So be sure to look at the t-shirt. And we got Kevin from Syracuse Haulers. Kevin, you've been a long-time supporter of not only race car drivers, but the Brewerton and Brewerton Speedway.
After tonight's Mod Lite feature, Mike Mullen remains at the top of the championship standings. Right behind him is Joe Garofalo, just 9 points back. With the margin this close, there's no room for mistakes. Every position, every lap, and every point could be the difference when the championship battle reaches its final stretch. Heading into the modified feature, all eyes turn to the championship battle at the top of the standings. Chris Heil has been able to hold on to the lead, but Darren Smith and Ronnie Davis III have been right there every step of the way. These three have become the names to watch when it comes to the modified championship, with every week adding another chapter to what has been an incredible battle all season long. Now, it's time to see who can make the biggest statement tonight and solidify themselves as a championship favorite heading into the final few weeks.
We have 11 winners and 12 starts. Can we expect a streak? We have Syracuse Haulers, Rex Night at the Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen of the Brewerton Speedway, it's time to grip it and rip it. We're green. Mirabito Jr. Crystal Sizer and a property.
Message shows the outside. Don't know if I like that move.
Darren Smith,
You're opening yourself for the slider in the turn one.
and Aaron John Beardsley, row 3.
catching his breath here as he does the rooftop two-step. Ronnie Davis, what a race here at the Battle of the Smith Brothers. They didn't make it easy on you, but you were smooth and consistent, and when it counted the most, you got it done.
Yeah, what a night. Syracuse all night, so makes it even better. I hate working that hard to get a win, but I'll take it, you know. We just got to keep this rolling, and man, those guys are, I told Tom beginning of the night, the two Smith brothers are the fastest cars here right now. And I don't know if they were slowing each other down or not, but I was just going where they were, and really just had to park it on those tires down there, and I really didn't feel that great in the middle of the race, and I really thought I was in trouble, but just a matter of changing my line and being patient.
Because you were working the top there for a while, but you were there, but they were kind of walking from you. What in your mind made you think, I need to go to the bottom?
I was just losing grip out there. I kept losing the right front and skating across the track, and you know, the next best thing, I saw there was a little bit of brown along the bottom, and I figured I'd try it because this isn't working. And you know, just the hardest part was being patient with it, because I really didn't think I'd be able to reel those guys in, and you know, I think Darren just maybe throwing the sliders kind of heated up his right rear a little bit, and it was down to the wire, I know that.
I tell you, it was over everyone in the booth, because Matt had a trouble on the center of the corner off in turns 1 and 2, and then Darren would push like a dump truck at 3 and 4. You were probably licking your chops at that point.
Yeah, no, I mean, I thought Matt was getting really tight down there, and it was really where I was gaining ground, but yeah, two completely different, you know, deals that it seemed like they had going on, and I think Darren was getting to the point where he needed to throw a slider, because he might have saw my nose here and there, but you know, just being there when I needed to, and I didn't realize there was 2 to go until I saw the flagger up there. I'm like, I better make these last 2 laps count.
And then you did on a Syracuse Haulers night, which seems to be your magic kill there. Who do you want to thank?
You know, I got to thank Tom and Chris for giving me a great race car. Just got the seasons here at Brewerton, and you know, everybody who helped out, my family. It's great to see Blaine here again for the 3rd time. I think he's a little bit more excited to be in victory lane. So, you know, Syracuse Haulers, Pettit Racing Engines, really good engine underneath the hood of these race cars. So just everybody who helps out with these things.
It's good to have your son here, but we know his favorite's Uncle Todd, so. I'm going to put you to work. We'll take 2 tickets here. First place prize is the money. $700. It is white and pink, thank you, because, you know, I get a color wrong, they come after me. And then a blue ticket for the Wild. I'm going to get out of the way. It's family photo session for the 3rd time this season for the Davis family. So the money, you said $700. It is pink and white. The ticket number is 557252. 557252. One more time, 557252. Second ticket for the Wild Animal Park, it is blue in color, 550315, 550315, 550315.
What a night for the Modified Championship. With his 3rd victory of the season, Ronnie Davis III moves to the top of the standings and takes over the championship lead. Darren Smith's runner-up finish keeps him right in the fight, just 2 points back, while Chris Heil slips to 3rd after a 9th place finish. Just one race has completely reshaped the championship picture, and with the top 3 still separated by only a handful of points, this battle is very far from over. The Modifieds in the books, it's time to turn our attention to the Sportsman. Hunter Hollenbeck came into the night looking to strengthen his hold on the championship lead, while Tony Finch II, Cody Manita, and Ted Clayton Jr. were all looking to close the gap. Let's head to the Speedway for tonight's Sportsman feature.
there. So, she got herself stuck in the mud.
area here.
won at Weedsport. We're going to wait for him to get out of here. The driver of the number 72 is Shannon's Hot Dogs and Motivated Creations. Diggs, Races, Dig, Shots. Mr. Hunter Hollenbeck, give him a big old round of applause. Woo! Woo! I think he has his big spectator he's giving it to everybody there.
Ah, you didn't catch me on this one, RJ.
Hunter, win number 5 of the season, my man. What do you think of that one coming up? I don't know what to think. That race is wild. You know, we got that jingle there early, and I thought the right front was going down. I was getting ready to pull it in, and we'd have enough time to get back to the front, but just stuck with it. Car to handle the same after that, but we had a little luck on our side tonight, and just wasn't expecting to have them. Well, that was one hell of a race. What do you want to say for getting here tonight? I gotta thank everybody. Motivated Creations, we got hot dogs, big race products for the office side. Millennium Music, the American Music, Bravo Speed, Kurt LeDoux, Florida. And my girlfriend Emily and Tracey does everything. Well, I feel we're going to see him 3 more times here in Big Delay by the end of the season. But everybody, let's give Hunter one more big round of applause for victory number 5 this season. And in the meantime, Mr. Adam, we're going to send him right back up to you in the next.
Hunter Hollenbeck extended his championship lead with another feature victory, giving himself a little more breathing room at the top of the standings. But don't let that fool you. The real battle is just behind him. From 2nd through 7th, every position matters, and every point can make the difference as the season winds down. Hollenbeck has put himself in a strong position over these final weeks, but one bad night could pull him right back into that fight. If that happens, the Sportsman Championship could quickly turn into an all-out battle before the season comes to a close. Up next is the 4-cylinder feature. At this point in the season, everyone knows the story. If you want to win, you're going to have to beat Chris Banofsky. Let's see if anyone can knock him off the top spot tonight.
I think you're supposed to have a wheel there. I'm no expert in this category, but I believe there's supposed to be a wheel there. 33 going in. Got car stopped on the front stretch. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Eric Rowley, Derek Van App, Anthony Van App, Walt Van App. Eric Burke, Chris Bonham, Gilbert Ripley. Dean Powers, Denver, and Brandon Garcia, Harper Fryer, Eric Inman, Justin Young.
pull from.
I got something for that thing.
Yeah, it's got a change tire. Well, that's good. What do you want to say to the people who got here tonight?
Well, you should dump tomorrow. You should
I got to thank CJ Stump and Firehouse Water, Nick, everybody that shot the house, me, Nate, and Arnold. All right. Well, it's good to be here in Victory Lane tonight. Great win here tonight at Brewerton Speedway, 1 at full. That's 9 total. We're going to see more here in Victory Lane, right? Yeah, Corey Reed told me before the feed I kind of changed my cars, and I wanted to change my cars, and I kind of didn't even have to change it, so I just drove this house. All right, well, rule breaker, let's give him a big round of applause. Rule breaker, Mr. Chris Spinofsky. Mr. Adam, it has been an absolute pleasure tonight helping you in Victory Lane, just like it is any other night. So I want to give you a big thank you, sir, and I'm going to send it right back up to you. Yeah,
Another week, another step forward for Chris Panofsky. With his performance tonight, he extends his championship lead and continues to strengthen his grip on the four-cylinder points battle. As the season enters its final stretch, the rest of the field will need to make up ground quickly if they hope to challenge him for the title. That's gonna do it for another episode of the Brewerton Breakdown. Week after week, Brewerton Speedway continues to prove why Friday nights are some of the best racing you'll find anywhere around the state. From the return of the one-on-one spectator races to another night of incredible feature action, there is no shortage of memorable moments. As the season continues to wind down, every lap, every position, and every point becomes even more important. The championship battles are far from over, and if this week was any indication, there's still plenty of excitement ahead. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite moment right down in the comments. Until next time, I'm Tyler with TM's Brewerton Briefing. I'll see you next week as we once again wake the D-shaped dirt demon for another Friday night battle.